Okay, we've talked now about the causes of hypothermia. Let's see now what the difference is between seeing hypothermia in a term baby and in a preterm baby. Hypothermia can happen still in term babies, but they do have several protective factors. One is they develop brown fat in the last few weeks of gestation. This brown fat burns in order to produce heat in their body after the birth. They also have protection of more subcutaneous fat. This helps to insulate them from the cold around them. But term babies also are still prone to hypothermia because they can't shiver. No neonate is capable of shivering. So term babies can become hypothermic if they're exposed to too much cold or if they're sick. When they're sick, the brain does not work properly to regulate the body's heat. So if a term baby has become hypothermic without any apparent cause, check first for sepsis. When a baby is septic, often their temperature is low instead of high. Other ways that term babies can become hypothermic are through problems with their brains, such as asphyxia or meningitis. When the baby is severely septic, the temperature can fluctuate up and down. Another problem that can happen is exposure through resuscitation or through emergency transport or phototherapy. All of these can be dangerous for term babies. So what are the deficiencies in preterm babies? Firstly, their brains are immature and they just can't regulate the body's heat the way a term baby does. Also, they have less subcutaneous fat to insulate them from the cold around them. They also don't have brown fat to burn. The baby's surface area is large for their weight, so they radiate more heat into the air around them. Their lungs are immature, and they need oxygen in order to produce heat. Also, premature babies often cannot digest calories well, so therefore they can't take in enough calories to burn to keep warm. Their heads are also very large for their size, so lots of the heat radiates right out of their heads. So it's very important to keep hats on premature babies, or all babies if it's cold. So they have none of the protective qualities that a term baby has. They have no reserve. They can die very quickly, and often there were no outward signs. We didn't even know that they were hypothermic, yet that death was totally preventable. Okay, it's time for another break. Please pause the video here and answer the few questions for the section before this.